or I need the level of my arrogance. While you're using iron reflexes, it doesn't matter. Grace and determination both give you the same as long as you're using iron reflexes. Now later on you should switch to determination when you have all armor evasion and you drop iron reflexes. Ideally you want like 20k armor, 10k evasion. And that means that you have like 50% evasion and a really solid fizz damage reduction. A lower level vitality. Level 11 for now. No way we can sustain. No. That's okay. That's alright. I need another percent as him. Oh shit. I just need to run my fucking labs. Holy. I swear to God. I'm like sitting here min-maxing a 5 million DPS build, and I don't even have my labs. I should have more elemental damage reduction than this. Oh yeah, because I don't have any minimum endurance charges because I'm an idiot. Realistically speaking, I should probably not be running Righteous Fire. Because that's going to happen. And I don't need to run Righteous Fire for anything but the boss. But like I'm an idiot and I just turned it on. I don't have the recovery without the labs to do the labs with Righteous Fire. It's a rough life. The ADD is real today. Like I should just run like Firestorm of Pelting or something instead of whatever. Just we have all the recovery in the world and we're not killing ourselves. I should also turn off Cloak. No need to burn my mana to Arcane Cloak. Yo, I'm gonna be so much stronger with endurance charges and power charges. Holy shit. Why are we so bad? Okay, you're fucking dead. Get out of here. Cheating ass. You are doing something wrong. As soon as I'm done, well, actually, let me just get to a safe place here, and I'll explain. You're standing in the wrong place when you're fighting the bosses. Like, positioning is really important with the build. And so you're standing in the wrong place. So I'll give you the proj paint. So, like this is you right here. We'll put you in the middle of the screen. This is you right here. So when you're playing the game, when you're playing the game, you can fight things like here. You can fight things this far away, or you can fight things this far away. And this is your melee range. This is your secondary strike range. So, whenever you hit this guy right here, and he's in your melee range, it fires off projectiles that do this. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. And so when you hit this guy, all of these projectiles will return, but they can only return one time. And they can only hit once per instance. Now, when you melee hit him, the proj, so you get 0% proj on melee hit, 50%, 33% damage from the melee hit, and 39% return. Essentially is what's happening here. That's this situation right here. And so as you can see, you hit this guy for like essentially 72% damage. Now when you hit this guy over here, the same thing happens, and you fire your proj out like this. But also a second little guy pops up over here, and he hits the boss. And that's your non-ball strike. And then he fires off projectiles the same way. And so what happens in this situation here is you get a non-ball melee for like 33% damage. And you get a proj for 100% damage. And you get a return for 39% damage. And you get a second return for 39% damage. You also get 2 sniper's marks, or sorry, 3 sniper's marks over here, which is approximately 72% damage. Whereas over here, you only got 1 sniper's mark for 39% damage. And so, like, on this hit over here, you hit for 105% damage. On this hit over here, you hit for 255% damage. More than double. And even this guy out here, so this guy out here, if you were attacking him, the same thing would happen. No melee hits would occur, but you would get on this guy, you would still get a proj hit, a return hit, and 2 sniper's marks. So that's 100% plus 33% plus 66% of 39%, which is like 54%. So you're hitting this guy for 180%. You hit this guy for like 70. Or you hit this guy for like 102, this guy for 180, this guy for 255. So where the boss is positioned is going to massively impact how much damage you do. Very close to you, you do no damage. Medium range, you do the most damage. Far range, you do middle amount of damage. So you just have to get comfortable with standing in the right place to do damage to bosses. I did not mean to turn that on. Son of a biscuit eater. I don't have a life flask that can turn this off. I guess I can just unsocket it then. Nope. I mean, I can just straight unsocket it. Yep. Once you get more comfortable with the positioning, you'll see. You'll like it's immediately noticeable the difference in damage that you do. And if you ever have some currency that you want to spend, we can always load up your guy in POB and I can like tell you where would be good places to make upgrades. Don't turn on righteous fire. Don't turn on righteous fire. Don't do it. Just trying to get through the stupid layout. Oh man, my character's gonna be so much better. It's so dumb. So dumb. Like, the entire reason I wanted to make this guy was because of the endurance charge changes and how powerful it was going to be for maintaining this massive, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 million damage arcane fire. And I don't even have the charges. We about to be strong. just 1 second. Let me finish this this little lab up real quick, and I'll go over everything. All right, Jack on. So what level of gear are you in? What kind of maps are you doing right now? All right, so Chaos Recipe is like a good you should be doing in the background. Um, but if you're at that point, you need to be specking your Atlas tree into Essence and doing essences. So here, let me get you a baseline here to work with. So you want your Atlas tree to look like this, and you want to be farming essences. And this is also going to get you shrines, which will get you a lot of shrine buffs. And the shrine buffs will help you go through the map faster. This will also get you Nico, which is going to get you Nico buffs, which will help you get through the map faster. And it'll also get you some additional strong boxes just for some bigger chances at strong box loot. If you have enough points that you don't need unwavering vision, you can pull unwavering vision off and not utilize it so that you can also get scarabs. But if you need unwavering vision for the points, then you can use unwavering vision for the extra points. But that's a good baseline for getting you started. And you're gonna farm essences and sell essence to the currency vendor. Oh look, whenever I turn on Righteous Fire, I don't die anymore because I'm not bad at the game. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just like 16% less fire damage. No big deal. Just critical assets. One day, I will be good at this game. I have faith. All right, let's go see. And turn everything back on. Oh, look. The build melts. Oh, good. You came in like at a good time. Like last league was an absolute shit show. And so you didn't miss out on anything. And this league is amazing. And so you came in at a great time. Oh, it's so much better. So much better. No, there's no way to target it. Like my advice is sell the materials that you would use to craft it and buy the flasks already made. Like that's really the best way to do it, unfortunately. Hmm. Holy shit. Not see that damage coming. I think that was probably chaos damage. I still need to do something about my chaos damage. Haven't decided what to do yet. And I can just use a coruscating elixir and that'll solve it 99% of the time. That tree. Bastard. Oh, flask. Work. What the hell? My foreboding flask would not tick. The chaos damage is a real problem. Gonna have to get a coruscating elixir. Although I guess if I'm just channeling instead of running around, I can regenerate my mana, which was the entire purpose of the design and the build to deal with chaos damage. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. Don't worry, eventually I'll figure out how to play this game. One day. The dogs are barking out. And all kinds of noise. Who puts chaos orbs in the middle of the trade window over there? I think I have some unique jewels that I needed to price. Flag, welcome. I don't know what to price this one at, so we'll start off at 4 div and then reduce it. Congratulations, sir. You're right. There's a lot of different opinions on what. Oh, very nice, lag. There's a lot of different opinions on what low budget is and what low budget isn't. I even have people that come into my video and complain that my mid priced build is like has Wraeclast in it. And Wraeclast are like 20 div. And so they come in and they complain, oh, that's not mid budget. It's a 20 div item. And so it doesn't matter how you put your build out there, someone is going to complain. But the problem is most streamers don't remember how hard currency was to come by before they understood all of the mechanics in the game and how to make currency. And so they don't understand. They're like, well, how can you just not farm up 100 div for this build? They're like, it's so easy. And it's not that they're being mean or malicious or anything. They don't remember that it's been too long. Oh, look, should I pick Pantheons for my level 90 guy that does 5 million DPS? I should probably pick a Pantheon. Like something. Jesus Christ. This poor character. Like, this poor Inquisitor is just, or Hierophant, is just fucking struggling to keep up with my, like, ADD-ness. Like, he's doing everything he can and not getting any support from his owner. Yep. That is accurate. Oof. We have, like, reduced... Why am I not getting any energy shield back? Where is my recharge right here? I'm not doing any shrines right now. We're in a no shrine zone right now. What is with my energy shield recharge rate? I'm not getting any. Oh, I didn't have my stone golem out. Nope, nope, that's not it. Oh, very nice, lag. Yeah, you've got Eater and Searing Exarch. You got them. They ain't nothing. Okay, all of a sudden my recovery tanked, and I don't know why my recovery tanked. I don't know what happened. Nothing on the map. Oh, 94% reduced effective auras. God. Yeah. So here's my advice on farming strategies. Pick one that you enjoy and go all in on it and focus on it, because all of them work, but they only work if you enjoy them and you are committed to them. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Very nice lag. I can't do maps with reduced aura effect. That's a no-go modifier. I didn't even look at the map mods. I can do Vuln, I can do Enfeeble, I can do Cast, I can do Res, I can do that. That's all doable. You know, I should get a curse for my build. Like maybe flammability for my freaking. Oh my god. This poor Hierophant. Yeah, scarabs are a good secondary source of income. T17 maps, once you get all four of your um, void stones, is a good secondary source of income. Mm. T16 expedition is rippy on everybody. Like you can't judge anything based on T16 expedition. What is that fucking damage? Yeah, I'm dying on repeat here on this guy. I I don't know. I don't think I'm sold on the Arcane Righteous Fire. Like it works, but it's such a difficult build to put together. I don't think like the average player is going to have a good experience with this one. And having to spam a potion the whole instance is really not exciting. Let's see the damage. Like the clear is it's crazy good whenever you're going. I'm not igniting. I don't do ignite damage. This is all righteous fire damage. And righteous fire can't ignite. So this build is all based around using Indigon to power this righteous fire, an arcane cloak to power Indigon, and then brands to get your mana back and potions to get your mana back. And so it works, but it's just not tanky. For a 12k mana build, it's not tanky. Yeah, Chieftain does the Ignite Prolif on the Corpse Explosion. And I'm just using Legacy of the Fury for AoE clear, and it works perfectly fine. Yeah. I've got one other way I could build this that I need to try. Yeah, fuck that. It's just the mana flash span. So I've got one more way that I can build this that I need to try. And that is with Cyclone and Stampede. Yo, no recovery. Cast while channeling Cyclone, yeah. That's one other way that I can play with this. Because I don't like it the way it is right now. Interesting. Allocates sovereignty, but I'm specting the sovereignty, but I don't have to. There's not a better reservation. Yeah. Alright, so try this way. Blues pops. Kinda sucks. Oh, I just put on the wrong boots. Our helm, we need Cyclone. Socket crafting is so fun and engaging. I love this so much. Swear to God, I'm gonna make an auto hotkey macro that does this for me. Roll green. It's not complicated. Stupid Indigon. Unreasonable number of rolls. Unfucking reasonable. Alright, so we need Armageddon brand of volatility. We need cast channeling. We need a Cyclone gem. More move speed doesn't matter. Just run combustion on there right now, but I could mana bond. And if we're doing this, we can just throw mana bond on there, and mana bond will hit hard AF. I don't know how our mana sustain is going to be like that, but we'll find out, won't we? Always swap it back out. Alright. See how this plays. I see Armageddon Brand going out, but I don't see Mana Bond going out. Can Mana Bond not be cast while channeling? Mana Sustain is much better, obviously. Or Mana Sustain means more damage. But I'm not seeing Mana Bond happening at all. That's because I'm an idiot and I put Scorching Ray in there, not Mana Bond. That would make sense. There goes Mana Bonds. I think Mana Bond may be too much cost with Indigon. It is definitely smoother. But our sustain is not here. I don't know. I don't think I'm really sold on this build. Can it work? Yes. Is it good? No. I mean, we have a good int stacker base. I just don't know if Righteous Fire is the best choice for our main source of damage. Like, let's take for example, Mana Bond is an arcane spell, so we can't Archmage it. Armageddon Brand is a brand spell, so we can't Archmage that. But ugh, I need chromatic orbs. Buy a div's worth of chromatic orbs. Oh, we have to spend massive amounts of gold to buy a large amount of chromes. That's dumb. I don't like that. I need a green. One singular green. Stop giving me two greens. Give me one green. And then blues. Not red. I need a green and then mostly. I could do one red. I don't really want the one red. What? Come on, Ivory Tower. Blues and a green. Boom. All right. So here's where we can. Can we scale a spell with only two supports? Full amount. As Archmage. Run Ellie Focus. Run Controlled Destruction. And then what spell do we use? Arc, maybe? Oh, no. Don't want to run Ellie Focus anyway. We want to run Archmage. Well, why don't we just try it out with Arcane Surge and Mana Bond. See how it does. I don't know what the damage is going to be like this. I don't know what it's going to scale like. So we'll just forego the Righteous Fire completely. And we'll just run Cast while channeling Mana Bond with Armageddon for recovery. Same base character. And then sure, why not? We'll do a Delirium. Not good at all. We need mana leech. Not. The arcane brand. On an arcane cloak. .67. We need to run like added lightning damage, not brand. Casting only mana bond. And then we would need an added lightning damage. Trigger the mana leech on Cyclone. We're close enough to any mana leech. You can just back into Clever Thief for now. Clear Verdant Indigo just to test. Oh, is cheap enough. I don't think there's any way that can work. Damage. I don't think mana bond is going to do damage. Don't need added light. Oh, we need added lightning. full destruction. Probably. Got it. This, I mean, the survivability is better, but we're not, like, this is just not enough mana cover for mana bond. Mana bond is just expensive. And then we're just in int stacking Arcane Mage. I mean, obviously, ball lightning. Then it's not an build anymore anyway. Back it's fun. And so go back to Righteous Fire. And then we can go back to Castle Channeling Cyclone. Don't use Mana Bond. So Combustion on there for that. We still need fire exposure from somewhere. We're not doing any fire exposure. And so just we refocus on Righteous Fire being the damage, which of course has recovery issues. Could run Determination instead of Grace, but I think Grace is the best choice because of Shaper's Touch. Um, blues? Yes. I mean, this works from a mana gain perspective. Recovery is a little bit low. Tankiness is okay. I don't know. I think overall this build is just a little too complicated for it to be that interesting for most people. This is definitely the best version of the build. And I guess you could run a bismuth flask for explosions. I don't know what those cost nowadays. They're not cheap. I just exploded. Drew, welcome. Yeah. Azure. Black. And then right. No, sir. No, sir. Probably Druidic Might. Oh, what about these new? There's the new nodes. Are any of those any good for this build? Um, Mystic Talents is good. Oh, but that requires that new prismatic. How expensive are these prismatic enchants or prismatic oils? Oh, 30 chaos. Oh, I'm on a Slayer build. Back to. What you up to today, Drew? Amber, amber, silver. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Very nice. All of my brand recovery here. Correct. So you can get Pierce on your gloves and your helm as a betrayal craft. And if you get Pierce on your gloves or Pierce on your helm, then you can pick up points off of the Pierce wheel and go for a more higher DPS option. That is correct.